Hi everyone, I'm Donna Stellhorn, your practical astrologer, and today we are talking about love and money predictions for your sign. Now in this video, we are using Chinese astrology, but if you are also interested in Western astrology, I have a new video course out. It's called Finding the Hidden Money in Your Chart. There's a link in the description. Okay, Horus, when it comes to love relationships, the two of you seem to be getting along better, not just at home, but with family members. And that means that you're getting along better with your in-laws and they're getting along better with your family. And a lot of family issues could be worked out. Now, this is also for immediate family where there may have been difficulties with children or parents. Then you look like you are more of a united front, the two of you, and that is creating more harmony in your relationships in general. Now, because there's a lot of emphasis on home, this may mean that you're moving this year or that you're securing your own home. This may mean that you are really focusing your energies on getting enough for a down payment or finding the right place. It's possible that the two of you are working to build a home together, which, of course, like it's a million details and it's very difficult to do, but super rewarding. Because this is a more practical year, and there's still, though, a little desire for romance, you might feel like you want to, plan a big white wedding or something like that where your partner's not entirely on board, or vice versa, where they're wanting, to travel the world and you're looking at the budget and saying this is not possible. So it's going to take a little bit of effort, especially for moving the relationship forward to get your partner on board. One of you wants to go forward, the other one is hanging back or just wants to do it differently. It's going to take some communication to harmonize. When it comes to looking for love, you want to, again, think home. And that means sticking with who's in the neighborhood, who's in your local community that you could meet. It's also about asking your family members to help you, like, what should I wear on a date? How could I meet somebody new? Can you introduce me to someone? So asking friends and family, very close friends, not acquaintances, but very close friends, for help in this area could really be beneficial this year. This may mean that you need to go to very local events like going to church or synagogue. This may mean that you want to take classes at the Parks and Recreation, or that you want to go, play tennis in the park. Maybe walking local paths or going to the dog park. But because, again, this is home related, you could meet someone who is from your home country or who is from your ancestral lands. Maybe you have heritage in certain countries in Europe or Africa or Asia, and then you can meet someone who is from that place. Or you may meet somebody who has a travel or who lives in this place who wants to move back to an ancestral land. And then you're saying, that might be an interesting idea. There's a lot of energy around kids too this year, and that means that your kids, you're getting along better with your kids, but more importantly, there could be a child born this year in your family. Now, when it comes to your money, family, again, is very prominent. And so it's possible that you're receiving some benefits from a family member or multiple members to help you buy a house or do investing or get on your feet financially. It is possible that you're pooling money with family members to get a business going. Now, when it comes to investing, it may be that you're hanging back a little bit. There's going to be a lot of focus on growth and fast-moving companies and the latest and greatest technologies, and yet that that's kind of a house of cards, that, unless the technology is connected to a blue chip, very strong company, like a Google or an Apple or something like that, these smaller companies, which could shoot up like a rocket ship, but then almost plummet to earth at twice the speed, you want to be very aware that that sort of volatility may not be what you're looking for. So it seems like you're looking more for things that are going to be viable over the long term. So that means more traditional investments, certainly not leveraged investments. Try to be very aware if you are leveraging something that doesn't involve tangible things like property. one of the issues around money for you this year is you might be working so much that you don't have time to actually make money. And that could be that your job requires more hours, or you're putting in overtime, but you're still just trading time for money. It's also possible that all this time you're spending taking care of the family, or maybe you have a second job, but because that job is not making you a lot and it's so tiring, you don't have time to think of something that could create a passive income, like having a business or doing investments. So you're going to need to balance that out a little bit, of checking throughout the year of whether you are actually blocking yourself by having two jobs, or by working on something that maybe you could hire someone to do for less. Now, where I see a positive is you can make connections with an individual who could guide you towards some sort of investment or business that is very niche, that will give you a strong audience without a lot of competition. And this could be an investment, this could be your own business. And so look for a connection of somebody who has a unique idea that could be connected to a unique skill set that you have. Or perhaps this is the other way around. You have the unique idea and you find the person who has the skills that you need to launch this into the world. So you may want to do some sort of visualization or a goal board, or even do a board where you list people that you would like to meet and connect with, and do that ahead of time before moving things out into the world by launching a business or connecting with people. And finally, if you do find that money doesn't feel like it's flowing in, or that investments seem difficult, it can be the product of some negative thinking. And the thing to do in this case would be turn off the media, turn off the doom and gloom, and look for what you really have. What abundance do you have in your life? What abundance is going on in the neighborhood? What are the resources that you have through the people that you know and through the technology that's out there? And then when you've rebalanced, then the money starts to flow. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to know more details about what 2024 has to offer you, I do readings. Also, check out my Western astrology course, Finding the Hidden Money in Your Chart. There's a link in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.